Bonjour, y'all. My name is Brita, and today on Witches Unite, I am back for another Night Bus live stream. So I see Joseph is already in chat, and Joseph also tweeted at me, so thank you. It is great to be back at my normal time of 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I know I was late last week because I had to go pick up my prescription, and then I was running errands. So, this is when I usually do Night Bus live streams on Thursday afternoons is at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, very excited to get back in the swing of things. I had taken a few weeks off both for health reasons and for vacation. So, I should be pretty consistent for the next month or so. I am going to be in my hometown in my dad's house in June for my birthday, and so it will depend on his internet service whether or not I'll be able to stream from his house, because my dad's internet is not great. I'm just sliding off my slippers so that I can scooch in. I just sat down and then immediately hit this. So, because if y'all saw on Twitter, check out my new tee. Do y'all see how pretty that is? It's like purple. I posted a photo on Twitter, and you might have noticed that it was more blue. Well, I added lemon juice, and so now it's kind of more purple. But this is called Bella Luna tea. And John from Psycho CPA had first told me about it, but you can only order it at a certain time of year. But then Steph gave me some. So I don't know if Steph is here right now, but she gave this to me. A little thing on the side. But yeah, it's like a really colorful herbal tea. Just basic nice herbal tea. So I'm going to have some real quick. It's good. It's really light and refreshing. So not like a super strong hot tea. Hi Joseph. Hi Debbie. I am glad to see both of you guys here. Before I start the beacon, I'm going to get all these brilliants real quick, because I'm still collecting the mysterious note pieces. How is everyone else doing on the brilliant event? Have you finished already? Are you on the bonus assignment? I am on the 4th set of tasks, which is perfect because that involves doing wizarding challenges. So y'all are going to help me complete the 4th set of tasks. But, of course, like I said, I also need to get some mysterious notes pieces. Apparently, Grim Folly is sending decoded messages through the Founables for Hermione to solve. Okay. Spoilers. Okay, well, Joseph and Debbie, who are sounding off in chat, have already finished it. So you guys have already read this dialogue. So I don't usually do the reactions and stuff. If you want to see that, check out James at Expecto Go or Lynette at Wizard PhD. But I do enjoy the storyline. I just don't usually film my reaction to it. Okay. Thanks to the team recovering the last few pieces, I was able to decode Grimm's note. Turns out it's a set of coordinates as well as a time and date. Okay, that's exciting. I went ahead and looked the coordinates up. They point to a warehouse in the port of Cape Town, South Africa, not far from where Dorian Fungbury said the magical creature poachers were spotted. I'd bet my wand that's the location and date of the black market auction. If we infiltrate it, we might be able to detain a member of the Unforgivable. Let's keep our expectations in check. We don't have any proof the Unforgivable are even involved. Still, this is a promising lead. I'll start putting a team and a plan together. That's right, Harry Potter. Always the voice of reason. Not really, but I guess he is now as an adult. Only pick those you're positive you can trust and reveal only what's absolutely necessary, Harry. I have no idea where Grim is or how he got this information, but I'm certain he had a good reason for coding it. Yes, I'm certain he did too. Okay, I think that was... Oh, no, that's my little screen recorder app. Don't want to close out of that. Okay, so I need 5 more brilliant note pieces. Let me grab this brilliant here, and then let me grab the red beam, and then I will start beaconing. So, I will also show you guys my friend code, and I will keep my friend code the same for about 24 hours, which is what I did last week. So if you're watching it on replay, you can add me as a friend. If you try and add me and that isn't me, then I've changed my friend code. So I'm going to keep it up until roughly 6 p.m. on Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So that's more than 24 hours from now for anyone who wants to add me, because I mostly want to prioritize adding people who do these Night Bus live streams because it does make it easier for the beacon strategy. So this is my current friend code in Wizards Unite. And again, I will keep it the same for a little over 24 hours. And of course, Joseph and Debbie are already done with the Brilliant event. That is awesome. Good job, both of you. Those are 2 United Kingdom players, and I love that they come and hang out with me in the evening. Okay, I'm going to pop on a brain elixir, which is green as opposed to my purple drink right here, and collect whatever potion is done, and then I will start beaconing. So I don't really have anything specific that I'm going for in Wizarding Challenges because, oh wait, were those new assets? I haven't been, I only checked my game briefly earlier today to start new potions. It's just, I've been really busy today. So, hey John. Glad you're saying hi, and yes, I am the pink one, but I realize that other people are not pink. John, I don't know if you saw my tweet, but look what Steph gave me. You might recognize it. So I don't have to wait yet until, the blue moon to get some, although I'll probably order some then, because y'all know I love my tea. Alright, I am going to be hanging out in the ruins chambers, and I'll be going back and forth between different ruins ones, and I'll try and say in chat where I am. So I'm in ruins 2 right now, just because I know that there's always a delay, and sometimes the delay is only like 15-20 seconds, but sometimes it can be up to 45 seconds. So I will share the chamber that I'm in chat so that you guys can find me. All right, so we have 3 people who have come in to say hi. So we have Debbie and Joseph and John, but according to my analytics, my data, I don't know. If you've ever done a YouTube live stream, like, you know what I'm talking about. We have this like big chart and everything. It says I have 10, no, it says I have 8 concurrent viewers. So there's 5 of you who are not saying hi. So I know that some people do listen to the live streams in the car. It's like while you're driving. So if you're driving, please don't don't get on your phone just to say hi in chat. Okay. But if you can safely type something out in chat, you should do that. You should say hello. You should introduce yourself. Are you new here? Have you been here before? Just, you know, we want to be a open and welcoming community of witches and wizards who play Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And the openness and the welcoming is, of course, easier if I know who you are, because then I can say hi to you. All right, Ruins 3 now. Ruins 3, come find me. I feel like this is like hide and go seek or something. Joseph, you found me already. That was so fast. You guys, this tea is really good. I'm so glad that Steph shared it with me. Because for those of y'all who don't know, Steph lives close to my hometown in South Carolina. And so when I go visit my dad, she and I are usually able to meet up and play Wizards Unite. So we got together back in April for Community Day. It was super fun. And she gave me this tea, which, yes, John, it is so good. And now I'm definitely going to order more. It's just really nice and light. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's an herbal tea that is not, it doesn't taste like a sleepy tea. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like chamomile is like my sleepy flavored tea. So that's, I don't know if I'm making any sense. If you're a tea drinker, you probably know what I'm talking about. I have a huge collection of different chamomile blends, and that's what I drink before bed. But then sometimes you want herbal tea in the middle of the day because it's 3:30 and you don't want any more caffeine. So, all right, ruins 4, you guys. All right, we have Joanne, Pink Luna Lady is here, who found us. Yay. Joanne, if you send me a friend request, since I'm beaconing now, I will, I'll add you after. Actually, hold on. Okay, I'm going to finish out this beacon for like a minute, and then I'll go into Diagon Alley, and I'll accept your friend request on my other phone, and then we get like bonus XP and everything. So, Steph, welcome. Oh, John, thank you for sharing. That's so sweet. Debbie, yes, I'm totally cool doing the forest chambers if we don't get a lot more people. And Steph, it's just refreshing and yum, but not peppy. Yes, it is. It is refreshing. It's so good. I'm glad that John introduced it to you and that you introduced it to me. It's so good. I posted a picture on Twitter, and I actually filmed a video of my cup turning blue. So I'm going to edit that for Instagram. I'm really excited. Hey, James. Wait, is it? I'm assuming it's James, but it could be Sue, or it could be both of you. Raging Zim, hi, welcome. Yes, we are doing wizarding challenges. And Zim, do you know what the beacon strategy is? Because I will explain the beacon strategy if you are new here. Also, Zim, are you friends with anybody? So, John says it's one herbal tea that I actually like. John, do you not like other herbal teas? I mean, you guys know, I drink like all the tea. So, I drink a lot of herbal tea. I mean, I drink a lot of black tea too. But black tea is like my morning tea. And then I do try to switch to herbal tea later in the day. Just because I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine. Okay, so I am in Diagon Alley, as you guys can see, for a minute so that I can go on my iPhone and accept Pink Luna, Joanne. I can accept your friend request. So, let's see. At not 8. Okay, Steph, I was reading your comment, and I was like, I'm actually 8 the grocery market, and I was so confused. Like, okay, you're like eating at the grocery market. You're at the grocery market. Yes. All right, Pink Luna Lady, I have accepted your friend request. Yes, Zim. Okay, so you, Joanne, I'm really impressed that you found me too. Like, that was really impressive. Okay, so Zim, if you can post your friend code, I can add you from my second device. And then we can explain the beacon strategy to you. It'll be easier if I can demonstrate it visually. So just give me your friend code. I will add it on my iPhone, and then you can look for me. thank you, John. Yes, you guys definitely hit that like button. It's one of those things it's so annoying, but it actually makes a difference in the YouTube algorithm, so that's why. Okay. Okay, so Zim, I just need your friend code. Stuff. Smash, boop, beep. That reminds me, 90s kids, I'm sure y'all would know what I mean, but like, pop it, smash it, twist it, pull it, like that like game that you had to do. I don't know. I never had one of those. Basically, all of the really cool stuff that was advertised on Nickelodeon, again, y'all know what I mean, right? My parents never got those for us, so I know. I had a deprived childhood. I'm joking. I had a great childhood. You know, aside from being diagnosed with Crohn's disease at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, wow. 8 years old. I was diagnosed at 8 years old. Okay, Zim, I'm adding you as a friend right now. 0863 7711 7579. Okay. Okay, so I've added you as a friend. I'm going to close out of my iPhone and very slowly go back in. Okay, so do you see that yellow token? Debbie, I probably will stay as a professor, but if we need a magizoologist, I can switch to a magizoologist. So you see in Ruins 2, there's that little yellow icon. So that is what we refer to as the beacon because it shows up. And so I'm going to go in Ruins 2, and after you accept my friend request, then you can find me. So that means that you're going to go on the night bus, and you will look in the Ruins chambers for that yellow icon because that indicates that I'm there. And again, you have to accept my friend request first. And if you don't see the yellow icon, then you get off the night bus. Then you get on the night bus again, look for the yellow icon. If you don't see it, you get off the night bus. And you do that, I would say 15 times. And if you haven't found me in those 15 getting on or off the night buses, then you want to close out of the game Wizards Unite and then start back over. And that is what we call the beacon strategy because the yellow little dot looks like a beacon. Okay, I wanted to explain all of that before I looked at chat so that Zin can learn what the beacon strategy is because obviously this is a thing that we created as players, and if you haven't done it before, I mean, it's kind of confusing. Okay, yes, the Baba toy, I think that sounds accurate. Just like, so good. One of my friends had it, and I loved playing it, so. Okay, so if Debbie's playing as Magizoologist, we're good. We'll see if we need another Magizoologist, and I can switch if I need to. But I prefer playing as Professor. It's my one true love. Steven, welcome. Or is it Stefan? Let me know. Jen, hi. Enjoy your Ando session. And then, yeah, totally hang out with us whenever you're done, if you're free. John, anything flowery, all I taste is flower. I'm mainly green or black, but there's several pure teas and oolongs or blends I like. Okay, that's fair. Oh, did you guys see how close that was? I almost got Bean Boozled. And since I can eat real food again, I would have had to actually eat a jelly bean. So that was so close. Oh my goodness. James, 60% of the time. It works 100% of the time. Yes, that is an accurate statement. Accurate indeed. We had a lively debate last week on whether, was it last week or was it, actually it was when I did the Community Day live stream on Shanna's channel. And we had a really good conversation on the challenge, like kind of the technical challenge and also sort of the monetization challenge of the doing private chambers on the night bus. So it was really interesting to hear someone's perspective against making it easier to find your friends on the night bus, just because I think it's good to consider different people's perspectives. You know, like we don't all have the same opinion on everything. Because it is different from Pokemon Go. Like because if you think about it, if you're doing a raid in Pokemon Go, first of all, more people can be in a raid at a time. We can only have 5 in a Wizarding Challenge, whereas you can have 20 in a Pokemon Go raid. And in Pokemon Go, you only can, the remote raid passes cost extra, so you can't just do remote raids all day long. Like, we can do night bus Wizarding Challenges all day long. Anyway, it was some interesting thoughts. So you guys should go check out Shanna's channel, because she and I and Rowan Reports did a community day live stream, and we had a really great conversation about that. So, go check her out. John can't play today, but I'm usually popping in and out of the Discords and buses. That's fair. I mean, it is the hard thing with coming up with a night bus live stream is that this is a global game and we're a global community of players, and so people have different work schedules. You know, I could only do this in the afternoon because I don't have like a normal full-time job. I manage my health, which is not great, and it is very time consuming. And I'm like a part-time housewife, and then I do creative work and a little bit of freelance work. So that's how, this would be working hours in Eastern time if you're on that kind of schedule. But then, I used to work retail, so I worked 2 jobs, and my second job was retail, and that was nights and weekends. So the time when you would think people are available to do stuff, I was not, because I was working. John, I'm so glad that you got your assets. Yes. Yes, Zim, even though Steph isn't playing right now, she is an awesome beacon. So if you enjoy this, what we're doing today, a whole bunch of different Wizards Unite YouTubers, the WooTubers, will host different live streams. So like Expecto Go does a Wizarding Wednesday live stream, which is usually 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. We often do group live streams for Community Day or even just like random events. Like for Valentine's Day, Dan and I hosted Expecto Go, and we hosted Mario and Lee, and we did night bus stuff, but we also did like the Newlywed Game, which is really fun. So if you like this beaconing strategy and you like getting to play with a community like this, definitely add some of the people in chat because they're really, really active. I was like, what's the popular? I mean, yes, they're popular, but that's not the word that actually helps. They're active in the community, so they will be great for doing other night bus wizarding challenges using the beacon strategy. So yes, Steph, YouTube was being Rudis Maximus. It was so weird that we kept having to restart the live stream because the lag was more than 5 minutes. And I don't like when the lag is more than 45 seconds. So more than 5 minutes is really rough. Okay, Stefan is on the bus. Awesome. All right, so my question to chat is who is still looking for the bus? At this point, we do have a lot of people who are beaconing, which is awesome. Everyone keep up the great work. And I realize I've not been updating where I'm beaconing, so sorry. I'm in R5 now. Oops. Not in chat. There we go. I'm in R5. So please sound off in chat if you are still looking for the bus so that we can keep beaconing for you. let us know. Because if you don't tell us, then we're going to start doing a Wizarding Challenge. Thank you, John. I hope work is not too bad. So, I definitely understand. Poor Dan has been in meetings all day. Like, I usually, after I, get up and get dressed and everything for the day, I go stand outside his office and I just kind of eavesdrop to hear if he's on a meeting or not. And if he's in a meeting, then of course I don't go in there. But if he's not, I go in there and we like to talk and get a little hug and kiss, and it's wonderful. Well, I stood at his door 3 separate times this morning, and he was just straight up in meetings the entire morning until maybe like 11:15, and then they had a brief break, a bio break, and so I was able to get my morning hug and kiss. And then I didn't see him again until 1. And he usually eats lunch at 11:30. So him not coming down for lunch until after 1 o'clock was just ridiculous. So, oh, hey, Miss Clock. That's awesome. You just found us by circumstance. That is amazing. Well done. Also, you guys, I love how lit up the beacons are. You guys, we're doing a great job of having the runway lit. Ravioli or tortellini with grilled chicken and pesto. Ooh, okay, so, I mean, there's not a huge difference between ravioli and tortellini, but, I mean, I really like cheese tortellini, with grilled chicken, personally. So, it's also a really good, thing for soup, if you want to make a simple soup and then make it a little bit heartier. I've done that before. But we're kind of outside of soup weather. At least we are here in the South. John, you don't like pesto? Pesto is so good. Dan and I are going basil, which has been the one herb that has done very well every year. I cannot say that about everything else. And I am so excited for it to come in thick enough that we can make pesto. Because I love pesto. It's good stuff. And I do it half and half with spinach just to kind of get some extra vegetables in. Also because we never have enough basil to do a big thing of pesto just with basil. So, spinach. So Zim, do you have any questions about the beacon strategy, and are you still looking for us? Jasmine T is an awesome name. Like, a great gamer name. Oh, y'all, this tea is so good. I'm gonna have to go top it off in a second. I mean, look how pretty it is. It's purple. Clearly added a bit of lemon juice to it. My next cup I'll just do plain, so it'll be more blue. Miss Cluck, do you know if there's a way to add people as friends without having to jump on the night bus? So the only way to add people as friends without leaving the night bus is if you have a second device. So if you have a second device, then you can go into Diagon Alley from the night bus and then use your second device to add someone as friends. But if not, yeah, like Debbie says, not unless you have a second device. So, which, I mean, not everybody does. The only reason I do is because, I mean, my iPhone 7's pretty old. And I didn't want to give it up because that's how I like to do Instagram photos. My Pixel 3 is the only new phone I have had in my, the last time I had a new phone was 2011. So getting my Pixel 3 was very exciting a couple years ago because all of my phones have been, refurbished secondhand phones. Okay, so Zim, I'm just going to ask again if you want to tell us in chat if you have found us or if you have any questions about the beacon strategy. Let us know, because otherwise we're going to get started. Also, for anyone else in chat, if you're still looking for the bus, tell us so that we can have someone beacon for you. But if not, we're going to get started in just a minute. Gotta put my slippers on. Does anyone else wear slippers around the house? Yum, tortellini is so good. And pesto is also good. Red sauce in big batches and freeze it. That's a great idea. I should get better about doing stuff like that. Zim, playing as an aura is probably fine. I'll be playing as Professor. But Zim, did you find us, is the question. Did you find us on the night bus? Alright guys, I'm gonna go top off my tea. I'm gonna take my phone so that I don't get sucked into the night bus. Hey. Do you want to go say hi to chat while I'm getting more tea?
Welcome to the Dan Chat. Got a break in meetings today. How's it going, chat? There's definitely some lag, and I'm probably supposed to continue making noise.
So someone said that she thinks it's 33 seconds left.
That's pretty good, yeah. Alright, I will relinquish the chair. Good to see you, chat. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe.
Oh, thanks, babe. Okay. Steph says, hey, babe. Well, okay, sorry. She doesn't say, hey, babe. She says, hey, Dan.
Oh. I mean, whatever.
Okay. Check out my blue tea. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Dan's saying hi. So this is what the tea looks like when you don't add lemon juice to it. Oh, it's also good. So, don't worry, everyone. I will pass on your kind greetings to Dan. He's checking the garden right now. That is his favorite thing to do when he has work breaks. So, the Star Wars shirt, he actually got secondhand because we were looking for new Star Wars stuff. Well, I was looking for a Star Wars shirt to wear to Disney World, and that was the only one we could find. And then I ended up partnering with Disney, and I got a new shirt anyway. This cloak, it is amazing. It is so good. It's called Bella Luna, and it's delicious. Also, it's just really pretty. Okay. Alright, so if you guys... okay, so Zim, you said that you haven't found me yet. But Zim, do you know how the beacon strategy works so that you can look for me? Because that's kind of the important thing. And then if any of you guys want to go ahead and start a chamber while Zim looks for me, we can do that. Or Zim, did you add anybody else as a friend in the group? Because then that's kind of how you can look for us. And if you have any questions on how the beacon strategy works, please let us know in chat so that we can explain it to you again, because it is kind of confusing. So, also, I'm in ruins too. Ravenclaw tea, yes, Rita, you're right. Oh my gosh, I love that. In fact, now I have a whole idea for doing a new photo shoot. Because yes, Ravenclaw tea. Zim, yes, you are looking for a gold spot. That is correct. You added a few people. Okay, very cool. All right, so Jen is playing as Magizoologist. We have Joseph as Auror. I'm playing as Professor. Debbie is playing as Magizoologist. Okay, so we have at least one of everybody, which is important. Is anybody else playing as Professor? Or if you guys just want to say in chat what you're playing as. I'm going to do one more round of beaconing in Ruins 2, and then I'm going to get started in Dark 5, because I'm over full in spell energy, so why not? Dark 5 is fun. Okay, I don't know who Atheist Angel is, but I definitely like that as a screen name, as an in-game name. It's clever. I like a good oxymoron. Oh, excuse me. Stuff. I have so many ideas for creative stuff that I want to do, and I just haven't had time. So, but yeah, I mean, I have some cute Ravenclaw stuff. Like, I have the cardigan, and I have a couple different shirts. Of course, the official merch is not the right colors, which is annoying. But I do also have the Super Carlin Brothers blue shirt with the bronze eagle, which is really nice. So, okay, so I'm going to start Dark 5. Let's see. I have 63, 73. Let's just, why did I do a 2? Oh my gosh, y'all. Let's go for the 5. That is a great question, Debbie, and I don't know. Because I think I just need the 7,500 XP, which isn't too much, I don't think. And I do have a brain elixir going. I'm going to laugh if it only takes one challenge. Oh, hey, Psycho CPA is in here. Don't worry, John. We won't tell anybody at work that you're playing. We can do one more in Dark 5. One more. One more. We can do one more. And it can be anything. So an ore would be preferable, but we have a balanced chamber overall. So hey, maybe we can help a random player who's trying to get a task done. King Monroe joined us. Awesome. Let's get this party started. Party started. Okay, so 5 battles in Dark 5. Get our wizarding XP. Alright. John and King Monroe both get a shield. So, alright, now that I'm playing, I have been propping my phone up on this, but now I'm going to hold it up. This doesn't hold it perfectly because of my pop socket, but it holds it close enough for if I'm not having to be super active on my phone. We originally got this cute little stand for my iPhone. Not sure if y'all could guess, but pink is my favorite color. And I love rose gold. And sadly, I can't wear actual rose gold because I am one of those very, very rare people who is allergic to gold. It's very annoying. And when it comes to jewelry, there's not like an alternative to rose gold. Steph, I shared and retweeted and stuff. Oh, thank you, Steph. I hope so too. I know it just kind of like have to get back in the swing of things. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I ordered fabric tape measure. So my fabric tape measure arrived today. I'm very excited because I need to take some measurements of my body so that I can order some new clothes because I gained weight last year and I have accepted that. You know, your weight is not an indicator of your value as a person or an indicator of your attractiveness. But it means that a lot of my clothes don't fit. So there's a dress that I want to order, and they'll make it to my custom measurements. And then I also need to get some new swimsuits because my existing swimsuits are a little tight. And so I would just rather have a swimsuit that fits me more comfortably. But now I have no idea what size I am in anything because I gained like 15 pounds last year. That's okay, Steph. You can lurk. If anyone is beaconing, let Melissa know. And if not, I can beacon after the challenge. Y'all, I currently have Taylor Swift stuck in my head, which is pretty normal. I almost always have Taylor Swift stuck in my head because I love Taylor Swift. But I don't know if you guys have listened to her newest album, Evermore, that came out in December. I love the song No Body, No Crime. I just think it's really witty. I mean, yeah, it's about a serious subject, murder. Kind of more specifically, like intimate partner violence and adultery and all of that. But it's like a classic country song, and I love it. So, yeah, Steph, last year was rough on all of us. Like, I ate a lot more sugar than I usually do, and I drank a lot more alcohol than I usually do. And next thing I knew, I had gained weight. So, and my doctors are all fine with my weight. I mean, kind of the silver lining there is that when you have Crohn's disease, it's actually good to periodically gain weight because it means that you're capable of it. I've been underweight before, and being underweight is really scary, and it wasn't that long ago that I was underweight. In fact, if you look at pictures of me from like our first wedding anniversary, I am scary skinny. Like, it was not good. So, and in the past, one of the reasons I didn't know I was getting sick was that I technically wasn't losing weight, but I stayed the same weight for a really long time. And so being able to gain weight is like proof that I'm only a little sick and not really sick. So I have resumed my more healthy habit of only drinking alcohol on weekends and special occasions. But, I mean, it would probably be healthier if I didn't drink alcohol at all, but I really like wine and beer and cocktails. So, I'm already preparing. I talked to my twin brother yesterday on the phone for like an hour to work on some of our birthday plans for June. And he wants to do a signature cocktail because we're having some of our like really long-time friends, like friends who have been in our lives since high school, come over for just like a casual pool party, and he wants to make a signature cocktail. And I think, yeah, let's go for it. Jen, most people would think eating underweight would be good, but no. Yeah, exactly. And it's very weird because, like if you go by the BMI scale, which is very imperfect and not an individual indicator of health, when I was underweight, I was still technically an okay weight for my height, but I was underweight for me. I got down to 98 pounds. I'm 5'2". For comparison, right now, I'm about 132 pounds. I am most comfortable in my body at 115. So that's, like I said, I gained about 15 pounds last year. But, you know, there's more indicators of health than just your weight. So, like, that's one thing that, you know, I've just been reminding myself and thinking about. Okay, I'm in D5 again. But yeah, that was a really long thing where I was just commenting on why I bought tape measures and why I'm excited for them. It's so that I can order some custom dress that's made to my measurements. And so I can get some new swimsuits for summer. Which I need to order soon because I'm going to my hometown fairly soon. And my dad has a pool. In fact, I might have to put in my shipping address as his address. Oh, I should have restarted my Barufios. That's okay. It's fine. C'est la vie. I didn't think about how close I was to finishing that off. It would be so nice if you could just, like, add a Barufios from a Wizarding Challenge. That would be great. I should have just brought my teapot over here so that I could top off my tea. Also, how fun is this mug? Like, it's from Pinky Up. I worked with them several years ago. I included a bunch of their several products in a gift guide that I did, and I've worked with them on other things before. It's weird. Like, I'm so obsessed about disclosing, even though, like, I haven't worked with Pinky Up in, like, 4 or 5 years. And I'm like, well, I didn't pay for this mug, so you guys should know that I worked with this company 4 or 5 years ago. And that's where I got the mug. But it's like a double insulated, you know, you can see how it's kind of suspended in there. But it's really nice when you're drinking an attractive beverage. And one of the videos that I haven't made, even though I came up with the idea years ago, was to do a time lapse of a flowering tea, which Pinky Up sent me flowering tea. Have I opened it or used it? No. But that was my idea, was that it would be like a pretty video, because the time lapse of the flowering tea opening up in the clear mug. I'm just like one of those creative people who has too many ideas, and then I can't do everything. And I really can't do everything because I have a chronic illness, and I'm so tired all the time. I was really excited last night because I woke up before 9 o'clock this morning, and I actually felt reasonably awake when I got up. And when did I stop reading last night? Maybe 10:30, 11. So yeah, I slept like 10 hours last night, and I felt good this morning. And that is progress, because for the last month or so, I've frequently been like needing 11 to 12 hours of sleep every night, which I hate, but I got behind in my medication because of insurance, and so it was just like this huge relapse in my health, and been dealing with super duper fatigue, which is not fun. But, I mean, you guys know, I did have my colonoscopy last week, because a week ago, I was drinking my colonoscopy prep on stream and answering questions about colonoscopies. But the good news is my inflammation is a lot better. So I have minimal inflammation now, which is a really big deal, because my inflammation, it did get better 6 months ago, which is a really big deal. But the inflammation has been unchanged for like the majority of the last 5 years. So having improvement in that is really important. But my stricture is still there, and even though my stricture has been getting better, it's like still really, really small. Like, I didn't even realize how small it was. And so this is not to scale, but my gastroenterologist was like, okay, so like your small intestine's like that wide. I mean, it's like, and your like stricture is like that wide. So that's, relatively speaking, is just obviously that the stricture is the narrowing. So it's like that wide compared to like that wide for my small intestine. So, I have a follow-up appointment in a few weeks. They also took some biopsies because I have not polyps, they're like pre-polyps or like mini polyps or something. Like something that could be a polyp. I don't know if that makes any sense. So they took biopsies of that, and we had to go over my pathology report, and then he's going to refer me to a surgeon, and the surgeon is going to look at my tests, and the surgeon will give me their opinion on whether or not I would benefit from having my stricture removed. So that is called having a resection. It's when part of your digestive tract, for me, of course, it's my small intestine, is removed and then like put back together. But that would be the only surgery I've had for Crohn's. I've never actually had any surgery for Crohn's, which is highly unusual. But that'd also be my first major surgery, period. The only surgery I've had was my wisdom teeth removal. And I didn't even count that as surgery until I was filling out my medical history one time. And they were like, have you had any surgery? And I said, no. And they said, have you had your wisdom teeth removed? I'm like, oh, yeah. They're like, that counts as surgery. Did not know that. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, the insurance is definitely, it's just really annoying, but I got my medication yesterday, which is really good. So I'm currently getting it every 4 weeks. They temporarily approved that for 12 weeks. So we're working on an appeal so that I can get it more often. Do I eat smaller, more frequent meals? No. I mean, I don't eat large quantities of food anyway. But the main thing with my stricture is that I don't eat insoluble fiber. So I don't eat nuts or berries or raw vegetables. What else do I not eat? There's so many things I don't eat. I don't eat beans. I don't eat peels or skins on fruit. So like I'll eat peeled apples or peeled pears because the flesh is soft, but the skin can irritate me. I have to cook my vegetables really soft. Yeah, basically the only insoluble fiber I get is from oatmeal. I eat oatmeal for breakfast every morning. Alright, I don't know everyone who's in Dark 5, but, you know, if we're helping out people, like, I'm cool with that. I think that can be one of the nice things about doing these live streams is, like, yeah, I love playing with you guys. But I also think it's great when we get to help people who are on the night lives who maybe don't have a group to play with. And we get to be that group. After this game, I'm going to go top off my tea. Because I will say, I don't know how other streamers do it, but my throat gets sore pretty fast. Like, it's already a little achy, and I've only been talking for an hour. Like, there are people who stream for hours upon end, and I'm like, oh, it's been an hour, and I've been drinking tea this whole time. But it's not enough. It still hurts. Also, I think this is funny, and this is more of a Twitch thing than a YouTube thing, that hot tub streaming is, like, this trend / controversy right now. And if I had known it was going to be this big thing, then I totally would have done, well, not really hot tub stream, but kiddie pool streaming last year. Because last summer, Dan bought me a little kiddie pool so that I could, like, read outside in the pool or play Witches Unite. Because I was disappointed that we couldn't visit my dad as often as we usually do because of COVID. Because so my dad has a pool, and I was really sad that, like, we did spend my birthday week with my dad last year, but then in July, I normally spend a whole week with him for the anniversary of my mom's death, and last year we only spent a weekend there. And yeah, just, and I'm spoiled by getting to use my dad's pool. So yeah, Dan bought me this little kiddie pool, and it was great. And he and I would sit out there, and he set it up really nice. Like, he put like foam padding on the ground underneath the pool so it was softer. And he did like old furniture cushions behind us so we could like lean back. And he set up a big tent so it was shaded. And he'd even set it up so that we had a fan going. So we had a like fan blowing breeze on us in addition to like the niceness of the pool. It was really nicely done. Dan's a wonderful person, you guys. I love him so much. And but we would play Wizards Unite together. Like, we would sit in this kiddie pool and we would play Wizards Unite. You know, like, while listening to music. And this was right when I got my capture card. So, because I got my capture card for my birthday last year. And he was completely serious. He was like, you should stream Wizards Unite from, like, the kiddie pool. And I laughed because that just seemed sort of silly. And I was like, no. Just, it would be too much effort to set up the computer and everything out there, and like having to set up a good mic outside. Like, I didn't want to do it. We had done part of a group live stream from outside from our patio in the spring before we got the kiddie pool. Well, now apparently hot tub streaming is like the thing, and like I said, it's controversial, but I think it's hilarious. And I could have been the trendsetter. This is the whole moral of the story, is that I could have been the trendsetter for it if I had done it last summer. But I didn't want to deal with the hassle of setting up a live stream outside. Oh well. I could have been somebody. Could have been a trendsetter. Yeah, I still think it's a hassle to, I mean, when Dan set up the live stream for us outside, I mean, he did such a good job, but it was a huge challenge to get everything set up with my laptop for us to stream outside. And we weren't even hosting, so like we didn't have the extra stress of, you know, managing everybody. Yeah, Rita, all about the swim. Yeah, I was saying on, I can't remember whose, it might have been on Shanna's live stream, that my idea of swimming is, I like to like walk into the pool, and I get in just deep enough to like the water comes up to my shoulders, and I get nice, I cool off, and it's great. And then I get out of the pool, and I go to a lounge chair in the shade, and I read a book until I dry off. At which point, I put my book down, I go back in the pool, I go walk in the pool again, I cool off, and I get back out. And if it's really hot, what I do is I sit on the steps of the pool, so I'm like mostly submerged in the pool, and I read a book. So that is my idea of swimming. Reading in water. Alright guys, I'm gonna go top off my tea. I'll be right back. Jen, I'm so glad you agree with me that you understand how a good pool day works. It involves books and lots of them. Okay, what do I have like lots of rooms of? I really should have tried to figure out what I actually need. Oh, you know what? I have tons of oddities. So, oh, is somebody calling me? That looks like a spam call. Okay. Doc 3. I like to do the different dark chambers so that you get different gifts. Not gifts. Challenge fragments. Cool. 3 profs. We're gonna rock this. This is looking like a good start for profs too. So, oof, my phone is getting hot. I hope it survives the rest of the stream. It's not even plugged in, although it was full charge before we started, so it should be plenty fine. Zim, so yeah, if Zim, you are looking for a beacon. So you were doing the right thing. You were looking for a beacon. And just make sure that you're restarting your phone periodically, because like it'll refresh the server. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but that makes a difference. But after this challenge, I can drop to beacon for a bit for anyone who's still looking. Melissa, are we friends? So if I drop to beacon, will you be able to find me? I'm invincible. Y'all, I love being invincible. I mean, look at this. Yeah. So strong. I mean, I still cast Portkey most of the time, but I need to check on my achievements. I haven't looked at my achievements in so long. I have no idea what achievements I still have left to do. Okay, we're not friends. I guess, I think you found me before by chance. Are you friends with anybody in stream? Oh, and also, for, Melissa, if you want to drop your friend code, I can add it, when I'm done with this challenge, I can go into Diagon Alley and then use my iPhone to add you as a friend. So, yes, Leonard, hi, welcome. I do. And I love adding friends from my live streams. So if you guys just want to put your friend codes in chat, I will add some of you when I finish this Wizarding Challenge. I'll use my second device. So, let's go there. Oh, wait, I got more there. Now my phone is being so laggy. I don't know why. Come on, phone, you can do it. I believe in you, phone. By the way, unrelated, is anyone else doing the Super Carlin Brothers Spirit Week on Instagram? Because I am. So I posted today, which I think Steph mentioned in chat earlier, and chat was moving, I didn't have a chance to respond. Can't do anything. But yeah, so Super Carlin Brothers, who I'm sure I'm not the only person who's obsessed with them, right? it's Super Carlo Brothers Spirit Week, and each day has a different theme, and so you can post photos or videos on Instagram and tag them. So, of course, I did a Harry Potter one for Tuesday, but I posted late in the day, so I don't know if they saw it because they were mostly sharing stuff earlier in the day. And then today, I did my magic dress video, which I had actually created for my regular Belbrita Instagram account a few months ago, but I shared it on HP Witches Unite. And I took the, yeah, that's embarrassing. I took the music from Sleeping Beauty, where the fairies are changing her dress back and forth between pink and blue. And then I did the magic change where you jump and your outfit changes. So, I was really proud of that video. It was not easy. Okay. Phone is being so laggy. Alright, I'm going into Diagon Alley. Maybe. Okay. Hanging out in Diagon Alley. And I'm going to add you guys from my iPhone. I will say I cannot make any promises or guarantees in regards to gifts because I'm a rural player. So most of the gifts that I get in a week are what I do today from doing live streams with, doing wisdom challenges with you guys. I mean, while I'm here, might as well pick up some spell energy, right? And might as well, okay, I guess accept that. And so as you guys can see, I like to open gifts when I have a brain elixir on. Just gonna get some spell energy real quick. But yeah, rural player. So I don't always get a lot of gifts. All right, add friend. All right, I've got to go through y'all's friend codes. This is going to take a minute. I love it, Debbie. There's nothing. A good moisturizing routine is very important. Okay, I spend a lot of time on my skin. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up. I think. Okay, Melissa's the first one I need to add. All right, Melissa, I have sent you a friend request. Christina, I'm doing you next. All right, Christina, I hope that you are Kitty Snowwolf, because that's who just got an invitation from me. All right, Leonard. All right, just sent you a request. Yeah, Joseph, I know that we're already friends. You're one of my earliest streamers who has been following me here and playing Wizards Unite with me for a while. All right, Miss Clock, I'm gonna add you. Oh yeah, so now I have a new song stuck in my head. I don't even know what that's from, but that's now the song I have stuck in my head. Okay, I think that's everybody. Hey, Stupefy. Welcome. Miri Britta? Interesting. No, I love that. Maybe a long lost cousin or something. So I do legitimately, I actually have a distant cousin in Norway. We come from the same, we share a great grandmother? No, a great. We share a great grandmother, and we're both named Brita. And that was our great grandmother's name. So, right? Or is it one great? I'm gonna have to do math later. I can never remember how many greats it is. All right, guys. I just did a bunch of friend requesting, and I'm gonna open some spell energy real quick. Oh, and I will say, like, I am any gift you want to send me is fine. I am not one of those people who trades gifts. I'm not one of those people who, like, really wants a specific kind of gift. Anything is fine. So, okay. So, if some of you in chat wants to organize a challenge, I am going to beacon for a little bit since I just added a whole bunch of people. Alright, guys. So, I am beaconing in Ruins 4. So, I'm going to explain the beacon strategy again for any of you who are new, who haven't done it before. If you noticed on my screen, there are a whole bunch of yellow dots in the Ruins chambers. And that's indicating a friend. Okay, that's what the yellow dots are, is that you have a friend in that chamber. So what I am doing right now is I am hanging out in Ruins 4. So if you open up the night bus and you see a yellow dot in Ruins 4, and, you know, we're friends, that means you found me. So I am beaconing for you. Now, if you don't see a yellow dot, then you want to close out the night bus and you want to get on the night bus again. And you're going to do this on and off the night bus for probably 15 times. And if you don't find the yellow dot, so if you don't find me or another friend, then at that point, after about 15 times, you want to restart the game. So, does anyone have any questions about the beacon strategy? Because that is the beacon strategy. So, hey Cindy, that is a really great question. I don't know. Does everybody who has already found the bus, if you guys want to list your profession in chat so that, Pink Lady says, Pink Luna Lady, says we need Magizoologists. We might need Magizoologists. I think Debbie's playing as Magizoo, but she might be taking a break still. Come on. God, my phone is so laggy. Alright. I'm beaconing in Ruins 4. Who else was playing as Magizoo? Jen might be playing as Magizoo. I'm a professor. I love playing as professor. I am maxed out as Magizoologist. Yeah, I know it's getting late for Debbie. Debbie, I always appreciate you coming in. I know that it's late in the day for you. You and Joseph, both in the United Kingdom, so future farther in advance than I am. Wow, okay, Ruins 4 just filled up really fast, so I'm going to switch to Ruins 2. Okay, thanks for letting us know, Jen. So yeah, if Sydney wants to play as Magi, that would be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to jump out of the beaconing real quick. I'm going to do one last with, whew, my phone is so laggy. I want to do one last one with Debbie before she calls it a night. Yeah, so we can take one more in Dark 5. If anyone wants to join, and it can be any profession. Okay, so apparently we have this. I'm the only professor. That means I get all the focus. Well, I mean, there's two magic zoologists, but I get all the focus. Yeah. Y'all, I'm going to be charming and hexing, all the things. Look at those shields. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Shielded it up. Why did I not go in? There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, John. Debbie has moisturized her feet for the night. That's like us Americans putting on sweats. Night is over at that point. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. I should probably moisturize my feet more often. In high school, I did several times a week because between dance classes, and then I was also on dance team. So my feet got a lot of, they were rough. So I babied my feet with lots of cream and soft cotton socks at night and kept them in nice condition. And now I'm overdue for a pedicure. I got one before going to the beach, but that was a month ago. So yes, Cindy. Zim, yeah, sometimes it's really slow, and it depends on how many. It helps if you are friends with multiple people because then it's easier to find. But hopefully, if you've added a bunch of friends from this live stream, if you come back next week, or if you join any of the other WooTubers Night Bus live streams, then adding people from this stream should help you with the beacon strategy in the future. But sometimes it just takes a long time. Like, that's kind of the problem. Just because there's not really RNG, but there's chance involved, basically. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I'm going to do some partialing here. Yeah, Steph, I feel you on that. So I was trying to, well, okay, so I did sort of book a spa day, sort of, in Greenwood, at the spa on Maxwell. So I booked like their cheapest spa day package, but they can't see me all in one day. So I'm having a facial on one day. I'm having a massage on another day. Y'all, I realize how spoiled I sound, like, complaining about this. And I'm having a manicure on another day. And then they can't even get my pedicure in that week. Like, I'm going to be in Greenwood for, like, 10 days. And they aren't able to give me a pedicure that entire time. So, I mean, luckily I'll be back in July, and I'm not entirely sure yet when in July I'll be back, but I'll be able to then get the pedicure. But I was kind of looking forward to just straight up spending 4 hours in a row at the spa, like as you do, and they could not do that. So, Salon in the Wood would be a great spa name. I like that idea. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I have so many things. Okay, I'm going to work on the elites. We need a man petty whiz wit party. I love it. We totally do. Dan gets pedicures with me. So, we got pedicures together, like I said, back in April. Yay, Cindy, that was so fast. Yeah, I definitely hear you, Steph, on Spa on Maxwell, because, yeah, their scheduling is just so different, like every day. Hence, me not even being able to get everything at the same time. Melissa, if you're finding the same one, then you probably are hitting the same server. Oh, Rita, that's so sweet. Dan's been getting pedicures with me since we were dating, because for a while, back in 2013, I was a receptionist in a salon and spa for a bit. And so I got discounts straight up across the board on everything. But then I also got like really good discounts just for myself. And so I was super broke, working 2 jobs. And so yeah, that was like what we did for Valentine's Day. I think it was Valentine's Day. We got pedicures and I paid for them because I was able to get 20% off on his service, and then my service was, I think, only $10 because I was working there. But Dan liked it, and so he's been getting pedicures with me ever since. I have not yet convinced him to use color nail polish, but maybe one day. Oh, John, that's sweet. Yo, I have all this focus left over. I can't do anything. I'm pretty sure I lost the focus war. Are we far from Aiken? Yeah, I think that's a really good question. We are far from Aiken, but I don't know how far. But yes. It's the problem with living so rural. Oh, I realize probably an ore could have hexed that down. Wait, am I gonna get the zombie werewolf? No. Okay. My phone is so hot, you guys. I'm just a little concerned about stuff. Okay, I can't do any more Dark 5 because I have all of 5 of Luna's wands. Debbie, thank you so much for playing with us. I hope you have a great evening with your moisturized feet. Now I want to go moisturize my feet and get out my white cotton socks. Dan actually said he would give me a pedicure this weekend because I was talking about wanting to get a pedicure and then like now and then also getting a pedicure in Greenwood in a couple weeks. And he was like, you don't need pedicures 2 weeks apart. So he said he would give me a pedicure this weekend. We'll see how that works. Alright, I am beaconing in ruins too. Oh, I gotta go back into the... Miss Cluck, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for playing. Also, I did not know that you lived in Norway. Yes, it's definitely late, but I love Norway. I am part Norwegian, and I have cousins in Norway. So that is awesome. The only thing I can say in Norwegian is tusen takk. So... John, for my brother-in-law's wedding, which was Dan and I had like just started dating, so I was not there. Dan and his other brother had a couples massage because I guess all of the guys got massages, like in the the bridal party, and yeah, so Dan was like, yeah, it was not super relaxing trying to get a massage next to my older brother. I think the bride and groom had a couples massage, the two of them, and then the rest of the bridal party was just paired off, and poor Dan got stuck with his other brother. Thank you, Miss Cluck. One day I will learn more, but that's all I know for now. Alright guys, I'm still beaconing in ruins too. I want more tea, but that was the rest of the pot. Oh, I got a strand of lemongrass. That's okay. I'm actually impressed that more of the tea did not fall out of my my little tea thingy. Gosh, y'all, I'm like, words are hard, okay? I cannot come up with the word. The little thing that the loose leaf tea goes in. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, well, I have a Star Wars one. It is the Death Star. And I really like it, but always a little bit of the loose leaf tea escapes. So the fact that only a single strand of lemongrass came out, that's pretty good. T-ball. T-ball works. National Streaming Day. Aha. Well, you guys, I am streaming for National Streaming Day. Thank you, Cindy, for letting me know. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. Let's see. Who wants to do... Yeah, it might be... Whew. Y'all, my phone is struggling. Okay, does anyone want to do Dark 2? Oh, wait. Who's in Dark 1? Wait, I can do Dark 1. No? Y'all, I'm going back to Dark 2. So, yes. Alright, we got Joseph in Dark 2. You got a message from Hulu about streaming day? Oh my gosh. That is so funny. So, is streaming day like this, though? Well, like, we're live streaming? Or is it referring to streaming content from, like, Hulu or Netflix or something? According to NPR, it's World Bee Day. Like, bees as in buzz. And I need to edit a photo for Instagram for that, because I already have planned out on my regular account to post a flower today. So I just need to, like, put a bee on it to make it just right. Hey, Harry. Welcome. Harry, we started at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, which is when I normally streaming, but last week I know that the schedule got all thrown off. So, but it's good to see you, Harry. Yeah, Pixie, take that. Hey, that hurt. Christina, how many people are you friends with? Because if you're only friends with me, it's going to be hard to find because, well, I'm playing now. So, hey, Snaz, welcome. And yes, Naz, bees are so important. Dan and I have tried to make our yard a pollinator like friendly space, and we're definitely not completely perfect. We do use, like, he does use some herbicide in the lawn, and I really hate bugs, like bugs in my house. So we do contract with an exterminator to have stuff put around the house. But we have a lot of pollinator plants, and for the actual gardens, we try to be like not use any poisons or anything. And we have a bee house, which I don't know if any bees have actually taken up residence there, but we have a bee house where they could take up residence if they wanted to. But yeah, we hope to one day be able to get our yard so that it could be certified by the Audubon Society. But we would have to have, it's not there yet, basically. It's going to be a lot more work. Oh my gosh, there's more people here trying to play and keep up with chat. Hi, other John. Okay, so now I'm going to have to say Psycho CPA and then other John. That will be y'all's names. Steph, I also love my traditional kettle. Okay, it was a wedding present. My history, my academic advisor from college actually gave it to me, and I use it every single day. It is my favorite. Harry, they do also sting, and I mean, no one likes getting stung. I understand that, but for the most part, if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. So, Mystery, welcome. Hi. I hope that you are having a great day. Christina thinks that she added 4 or 5 people. Well, I guess it depends on who's beaconing and if you added anyone who's beaconing. So I know that sometimes it can take a while, and so if you don't find us today, hopefully you'll be able to on future streams, because I mean, it's taken me, like, when I go to the Expecto Go live streams, I mean, it can take half an hour. And one time I was doing a stream with a bunch of content creators, and one Wizardway Chris never found us, like, the entire time. So there's a lot of luck involved. So, okay. Trying to see what else did I miss on here. Okay, looks like you guys are talking about gifts. Yep, I like all the gifts. All gifts are good. I just need to remember I need to open more of them. So, all right. How about a dark 3? Anybody? Oh, Stupefy. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering when it was mystery. I was like, I wonder if that's Stoop, especially when, like when you were like, oh, I have to change my account. That's really funny. Yeah, Jen, I know. It's so frustrating when it takes forever. It's like, I just want to find the bus already. I want to play with my friends. Yeah, Christina, there's nothing wrong with your phone or the game. It's just sometimes it takes a really long time. And it's easier if you're friends with a lot of people who are beaconing, because then you can find us more quickly. So it is going to be hard if your friends in the game are playing like I'm currently playing. Like, you won't be able to find me because I'm playing, basically. Yes, yes, Psycho, CPA. It's very confusing. It was a mystery that stupefied us. What? Okay. I'm here all day, you guys, with extremely bad jokes. Gosh, before the pandemic happened, y'all remember that? Dan and I were at a local Atlanta meetup for Wizards Unite Community Day, and one of our local gaming acquaintances couldn't handle my bad jokes because I just kept making Harry Potter pun after Harry Potter pun after Harry Potter pun. Sorry, not sorry. If you can't handle me at my punniest, then you don't deserve me at my funniest. That's the new quote. You heard it here first. All right. I will werewolf it. She's a little green as a comedian, but we know she's only pink. I mean, it's true. I am only pink. And yes, my idea of a good joke involves puns. And so if you don't like puns, then you're probably not going to get my sense of humor or like it. Like, dad jokes has been my sense of humor basically forever. I love dad jokes. My best friend, my college roommate, her dad's been doing dad jokes since before dad jokes were cool. And several years ago, I was with the family, and they had invited me to join their family dinner. And so we had all piled up in the car together. And he was just making bad dad joke after bad dad joke. And I could not stop laughing. I mean, I was cracking up so hard. And so he was like, oh, Brita, like, you can come out with a family anytime you want. And of course, the rest of the family was like, Brita, you don't have to laugh at his bad jokes. Like, we'll still like you. And I was like, they're so funny. I'm being genuine. I'm laughing for real. They were so good, you guys. So, see, Snaz understands it. Snaz loves puns. Puns are the best, y'all. Okay? The best. There are times when Dan will do a really bad joke, and he knows it's a bad joke, but I'm just cracking up because I can't help it because I think it's hilarious. And then he's very grateful that we found each other because he did not know that there was anyone out there who would appreciate his sense of humor, but I do. So this is a new shirt, and I completely meant to talk about it earlier, and I forgot. So y'all know that Dan and I went to Orlando a few weeks ago. We went to Disney World for 3 days. Well, we arrived in Orlando on a Monday with park reservations for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we realized that we didn't have any Tylenol, which is the only pain reliever that I can take. So we just went to a Walgreens, and turns out you should shop at pharmacies and like Target and Walmart or whatever if you want affordable, officially licensed theme park merch. Because this is an officially licensed, like, Harry Potter Wizarding World tank top. And it was like $15. And if you guys saw any of our pictures, I'm wearing like a white hat with a pink sparkly Mickey Mouse outline, and Dan is wearing one with, I think, a black one. And we got those at Walgreens, and they were like I don't know, $10, $15 a piece. They were a really good price. Whereas all of that stuff in the parks is so expensive. Which, I mean, we still bought stuff in the parks. But we were really excited. I was so excited. Like, we weren't even there for Harry Potter, but I saw this shirt, and Dan was like, "You want that, don't you?" I'm like, yes, I want it. It's a sparkly rainbow Hogwarts alumni tank top. Yes, I want it. So good. Joanne, I love Walgreens, especially near the theme parks. It's the best. And Jen, that's what my cousin told me. She lives in Orlando. Yes. I wish I had known the secret earlier. Like, Dan and I have been to Disney World multiple times, and I did not know the secret. So that's my pro tip for y'all. That you should go to Walgreens. And also, I mean, we also went to Target, and they had cute stuff there. In fact, the sparkly hats were slightly cheaper at Target than they were at Walgreens. No, come on, there's nothing for a professor to do. I'm so sad. What? A summer dress for $10? That's amazing. I'm trying to think of, like, my favorite cheap stuff. Oh, so I don't know if any of y'all have a Kroger Marketplace where you live, but we do. And I'm trying not to buy a lot of stuff new anymore. I'm trying to shop secondhand. But it's really hard to find Harry Potter and Disney stuff and Star Wars stuff secondhand because, trust me, I've looked. But, like, I needed a bunch of, like, summer essentials several years ago. And Kroger Marketplace often has clothes. And I ended up getting these ribbed tank tops, which are one of my favorite things to wear. Because they're great for layering. Like, I wear tank tops year round. And they were on clearance. So the original price, I think, was like $16, which is, they're thin. They're not worth $16. I got them for like $3.75. I still wear them. And that was 4 or 5 years ago. So definitely a good purchase for me. Okay, maxing all the things. We only have one ore, and okay, I'm going to work on the Sacramantula for a bit then. Oh, John. I mean, you could wear hats or scarves or sunglasses or any of that stuff that is not based on size. Dan and I are also slowly growing our collection of pink beach and pool towels because we've now gone on vacation, I think 3 separate times, where we realized we needed a towel and we didn't have one, and so we bought one. And so I'm like, oh, so we should get a pink one. And that's why I have a new pink flamingo towel. That's the moral of that story. It's also why I have a Yes Way Rosé pink towel. And then I'm trying to remember what the other pink towel was not as nice. It's just like pink and white striped. We have that one. We've had that one for a while. But yes, we keep forgetting to pack towels when we go somewhere. Like, you know, if we're only going to go to the beach for a day or two, then we just don't think about it. But on our way to Orlando, we stopped in Daytona and we spent the night there. So, and then we realized that we didn't have a beach towel for Daytona. Oops. Yeah. Good work, team. So nicely done. Okay, so I can probably do, does anyone want to do Dark 4? I'm trying to mix it up. Actually, someone's been asking for Dark 1 for a while. You guys want to do Dark 1? Jen's dad forgot to bring a bathing suit one year. A crazy neon one sounds amazing. I love that. That is amazing. Alright guys, we need 2 more people in Dark 1. Yeah. That was fast. Whew, I'm the only professor. I can do it. I can do it. There's nothing for me. Okay, well, I'll start with proficiency. And I'm just going to hang out here and watch you guys play because... Oh, I'm going to adjust slightly. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's better. It's just hard to sit in one spot for so long. I'm trying out this chair. I don't know if I like it. Dan went to his office a few weeks ago and got his like actual work chair and brought it home. And this is the chair that he bought last year when he started working from home. I don't know. I haven't decided how I feel about it. I kind of just want to go furniture shopping and actually sit in chairs and then pick out a chair. Rita, I'm not getting gifts, and I'm sure I did not get 100 yet today. That's weird. So, like, on your rewards screen, it doesn't show you getting any gifts? Because, yeah, that's definitely not supposed to happen. Okay, where are all the pixies and... Oh, yeah, that's a good point, John, that if you're full... Hopefully I haven't gotten too many gifts today, because I haven't given any out. You know, I'm a professor without anything to do. I'll take this little acromantula. Little acromantula, little baby spider. Okay, so after this dark one, I can do one more wizarding challenge, and then I have to stop for the day. Also, I have a video scheduled to go live at 5:30 because it was supposed to go live yesterday, and it basically never finished processing, so... Which doesn't make any sense because the HD was completely processed and like ready to go. And then it said SD was 100% processed, but then it was like still processing. So I was wondering why I had so few views on it, and I realized that it's not showing up. It wasn't showing up on my channel. It wasn't showing up in anyone's subscriptions. So the only people who could see it were ones who had followed the Twitter link or like the Discord link or something. And I've deleted those, and that reminds me I need to go delete the Facebook link because none of those are valid anymore. Oh, sorry, Stupefy. This is playing and talking at the same time. Okay, everyone's, all right. So let's get my hexing on real quick. Who could use a hex? Oh, wait, more hexes. There we go. All right. Pixie said no to me hitting it. I understand. I don't remember what I was talking about now. Oh, my video. Yeah, so it basically just never processed. And I had uploaded it, what's today, Thursday? I'd uploaded it on Tuesday and then scheduled it to go live yesterday. And it apparently, today even, it hadn't processed. So I just had to re-upload the whole thing. So that is going to be live on my channel at 5:30. If you want to hang out on my channel when the live stream ends and go check out my new video. It's an unboxing. So, from Cypher CPA, because he sent me a, I won his raffle last year to get a Loot Crate box. Oh, and there's also like a small giveaway in it. Basically, there's a t-shirt that I don't want. And so if you want it, first person who comments gets it. Oh, I have all my flying keys. Okay. I need to not use that runestone. Okay, guys. I'm going to put on another brain elixir because I'm going to open gifts after this. Come on. Go to my vault. Yay, Joanne. Congrats on getting your bow. Alright, guys. Let's finish this out with Dark 5. If I can get this going. So, last one, guys. And then I have to go fold laundry. And Dan and I had to go to the store because we're doing chicken tacos for dinner. And we need chicken. And we need shredded cheese. So, alright guys, we can take one more in Dark 5. Oh, we got it. Cool, we got King Monroe. Have not done one with you in a while. So, this is a great way to finish up. I don't know who the T4 tech is, so I don't know if we are helping someone or if that's someone who hasn't been chatting. Okay. Yeah, this has been such a nice afternoon. I hope that all of you are having a good time because I enjoy doing these live streams. Joanne, thank you so much for playing with us. I definitely understand conserving energy, so enjoyed having you join us. John, except for that last unboxing, it did, you guys. I love my castle, my DD dice roll. And Snaz, thank you. I was so confused by it. But my castle is amazing. And now I just really want to play D&D in person so that I can use my castle. Because when we play, when we do the live stream for Friggin' Nerds Media, we use the Foundry rolling. Cindy, T4's a friend of yours. Okay, cool. Oh, that is John. That's other John. Awesome, other John. I'm glad that you found us and that you are able to play with us. Steph, I'm so glad that you hung out to chat with us, and I was really glad that you were able to come on today because I was trying my tea for the first time, and I wanted you to know how much I appreciate it. Okay, it looks like that's, there we go. John, I'm always hungry after these live streams because Steph tells us all the amazing food that she's cooking, and I'm like, Although, yeah, I guess me talking about tacos did not help. But yeah, Dan has done, our garden is so nice. Dan has done an amazing job. And our cilantro is doing really well this year, which is great because the last time we grew cilantro, I killed it. I take full ownership of that. I killed the cilantro. So this time, the cilantro is thriving. We have plenty of cilantro. Oh no, Rita. That's definitely a bummer. I guess you've been playing a lot today, though. Tea infuser. Cindy, thank you. Okay? Because sometimes it's like words are hard and I don't know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I could not think of that word for the life of me. T-ball. I like it. It's T-ball. But yes, mine looks like the Death Star from Harry Potter, which is perfect because it goes with my R2-D2 teapot. I mean, everyone has Star Wars tea accessories, right? It's a completely normal thing. Oh my gosh, Catherine. That is really random. So I'm actually doing my last chamber for the day because I need to finish the rest of my really long to-do list that has not been sufficiently touched. But if anyone is still just like hanging out to play, I mean, you guys can obviously continue chatting. You can move over to Discord to keep this going. So, but yeah, Catherine, I'm usually here 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays. So, oh my gosh, Psycho CPA, yeah, that's fair. Like T-ball, like what little kids play. They're like the same thing. Super fight. Why is everyone dying? I don't know. It could be because I don't have a confusion on my werewolf. So the werewolf is hitting hard. Apparently I didn't block that. Yeah, it's okay. Thanks, Joseph. Yes, it's 5:30, so I have a new video up. In case anyone is done here. Man, why are there all these like 5 stars? Oh, right, because we're in Dark 5. Duh, Brita. And of course, now that we have the one Magizoologist. Alright, is this confused? Yes. Then I'll work on the Urkling. Good night, Leonard. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh yeah, 10:30 is late for sure. That's my bedtime, and that's when Dan is already sound asleep. So, that is an amazing coincidence, Catherine. I mean, I'm glad that you were able to stop by to say hi, even if you didn't get to play with us. But hey, next Thursday, if you're free, like I said, 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, that is when we do this. Yay, I'm invincible. The Urkling cannot hurt me. I mean, look at this. Look. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. I am invincible against this Urkling. La da da da. Yeah, so last week, so Thursday night, of course, I was having to do the colonoscopy prep, and I had the procedure at 10:30 Friday morning with a 9:30 arrival time at the clinic. And so Thursday night, was rough as it is. And Dan is so wonderful and so helpful. So we watched the first 2 Mighty Ducks movies in bed with frequent pauses so I could go to the bathroom. We have a bidet upstairs, so that's why I wanted to be upstairs. And then I had to wake up early Friday morning. I had to wake up at 5:30 to do the second dose of my prep. And Dan woke up about 6. And so at that point, we watched the 3rd Mighty Ducks movie in bed while I finished my colonoscopy prep. And then when we got back from my procedure and I was just kind of groggy and out of it all day from the anesthesia. We then spent the entire day watching the Mighty Ducks TV series on Disney+. So, yes, my husband is wonderful. And what prompted that is that my introduction to Queen as a child was the Mighty Ducks. So, okay, Well, that's it. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. Catherine, I'm glad that Discord pointed you towards us. Other John, I'm glad that you got to do your. We got a battle together. I got a battle with so many of you guys. It was really fun. I love how many of you showed up today, so thank you. And thank you to everyone who promoted it in your various places online. I am, knock on wood, that my health is okay and that I'm able to keep doing this for the foreseeable future. Definitely I'll be back here next week, and then I will be attempting to do it definitely next week, definitely June 3rd, and then I'll be attempting to do it June 10th. But June 10th I'll be in South Carolina at my dad's house, and it's really going to depend on his internet connection. So, but that's it. I appreciate all of you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And if you have another 10 minutes, then you should go check out my new video that just went up. It's an unboxing video, and I had fun with it, and I'm giving away a t-shirt. So whoever wants the small t-shirt and comments for it first will get it. Alright, until next time, au revoir, witches!